This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone AppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone AppReview.com. Today we're slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Dead Giveaway that I've got loaded up right here ready to go. This is a trivia game, but don't despair, it's not the same kind of boring trivia game that you're used to. In fact, it is entirely 100% just pop culture questions. Excuse me, just pop culture questions. Yeah, lots of hard C sounds in there. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump in and show you how this works, but it's got an interesting premise that I guess I will briefly explain before we do that. Basically, you are a contestant on Dead Giveaway, which is a zombie-owned, I suppose, zombie-run game show, and to preserve your gray matter, you're going to need to answer pop culture questions. You're going to need to do it correctly. In exchange, you'll get coins, which you can use to purchase additional clues, like I've got this clue here, etc. So let's go ahead and just kind of jump into this and show you how it works. Alright, so we have a couple different clues here. His powers have changed over the years. He wasn't always able to fly. He's from a distant planet. His catchphrase, call him the champion of the oppressed. I can purchase an additional clue if I want for 10 coins. I have quite a bit of those. But I think the answer is Superman. So let's go ahead and jump into that and try it. Hit the go button. And then I'm correct. So I have my zombie overlord that appears here and sort of tells me whether or not I've done well. And in fact, I have done well. So I'm going to be happy with that. And hit the next button, and then here we are. We're ready to go. This is how the game will progress pretty much throughout all of its different levels. It tells you what question you're at the top here, so I'm only on question 19. I've played this a fair amount, and I really did enjoy it. You can also purchase skips. You've got skips here, and you've got shops. You can do those as well. If you push this button, you'll get a hint for 25 coins, which, okay, let's go ahead and do it. There we go. Yes. Anyway, so for instance, we've got more clues here. If you want to purchase this, you can do it. There's another clue. I've lost some coinage. You get points specifically, or you get coins specifically for answering questions correctly. If you do this incorrectly, let's say I think the answer to this is Digimon, which it is not. But we'll enter that and see what happens. So if I do that, it's incorrect. I've got Sad Zombie Overlord, and coins remaining to be one. That's now down to 7 from the original number. The answer to this, of course, is Pokemon, so I'm going to do that. And then I will win a reduced coin amount because I've answered it incorrectly. That's how this works. So theoretically, you could totally bomb out and game over, I guess, and then the zombies would eat you. I've not really encountered that, and in fact, the questions are pretty easy, so I highly doubt that you would end up in that position. It's pretty easy to get coins. I've already got 164. If you ever need more, you can purchase them. I think it's a 500 coin pack for X amount of money. It's not a lot, but again, in my experience, you haven't had to do that. And I've really enjoyed this and been playing it, and have actually been stuck on a few questions. It's worth noting that the questions here are not terribly difficult. It is all pop culture oriented, so usually you get stumped when you simply don't know a thing. And of course, we suppose you could just Google it. But if you want to stay within the game and stay true to the trivia experience, then you can use the shop or the skip button or any of these other features that they've included. So for instance, our current question, it was discovered by an Ethiopian herder in the 9th century. It's coffee, but anyway, these are the additional things included. You do have to type out the answer, and if you misspell something, that can be a problem. The game tries to rectify this a little bit by including only uppercase letters, so if you've got multiple words in an answer, that's there. It's also worth noting the zombie overlords will give you funny little quips and things on occasion, especially when you progress to a new checkpoint or a new level. They'll let you know that you've done that, and then they'll say something along the lines of, well, we're not probably going to eat you. It's very Portalesque, and we enjoy that a lot. They also, you learn a lot through all of this, so that wasn't really a history question, it was just a pop culture reference. But you still, there's some potential for learning stuff. Graphics-wise, this game is superb. We didn't expect that. Usually when we have a quirky premise like this, it's not a great-looking app. But in this case, Dead Giveaway really is a good-looking app. And the questions, though they are pretty easy, they do get more difficult the higher up you go. So I'm only at question 21. If you play this more, it'll probably get more difficult. They're not terribly hard. They're not terribly easy either. So they're somewhere kind of in the middle. And again, this is designed to encourage a fun trivia experience and a fun trivia atmosphere. And that's definitely what we found here. This is a whole lot of fun to play, and we have really enjoyed playing it. In fact, we've done this a lot, or been playing with it a lot on various devices, and really enjoy it. All right, let's go with Chrome. So that's the answer. It could be Google Chrome. But we got it right. Alright, so that's pretty much all I have to say about it. It's got great graphics. It's available for free in the iTunes App Store, which means you don't have to pay anything to try it. And it's the moon landing. Questions are good. Again, this is a solid trivia game, and it's one that we found to be very, very fun, which is not often the case with these trivia games. Sometimes they can be rather boring, even though we are huge fans of them. So again, Dead Giveaway, awesome game, free price tag, no reason not to give it a go, especially if you're a fan of the genre. So that's a 4.5 out of 5-star rating from us here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, and that is all I have to say about it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.